Okay.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Holy Grail, currently on the Hyperion server, playing Final Fantasy 14. I'm here with my good buddy, Ryst Aelyn, also known as the worst player in the world, because he is currently...
I am pretty bad.
You're not level 50 yet, I'm a little disappointed. We are currently doing the Stone Vigil. I'm going to be trying to show you guys off all the videos, in the, or at least the cutscenes in the dungeon, even if the rest of the group hates me for it.
I really hope you're watching the cutscene right now because there's dragons.
I am. I am very much so.
Fantastic.
I like this place. The first time I did this place,
dragons.
this first time I did it was awesome.
It's like crazy. Like we're doing a dungeon and there's dragons. It's like there's an homage to something happening here.
I know. It was a pretty good time.
I know. Ooh, fantastic.
The one thing about coming back to these old dungeons is when I get scaled down a level and I can't use my level 50 abilities.
Hey,
what?
Hey, Holy, watch this. I have the best ability. Watch. I got a backflip.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Oh, I so backflip.
I didn't actually see that because.
Ah.
You know what I need to do? I need to turn off my. Oh boy.
My ridiculous feats of tumbling, and you're not even paying attention.
I know.
I'm so upset.
I know. You know what? I'll be able to see at some point. You know what? We just need to stand off to the side and just have you.
Just do backflips, cause I'll do that.
It sounds like
I will.
You just really want to do backflips. How's about
Oh
this?
man, look. Listen. It doesn't matter if I'm good at this game or anything because I'm a dragoon and I get to jump at things. And honestly, nothing else matters.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear on that. But see, that's I don't know. I don't find it too exciting. I got my dragoon up to 30, but I don't know. I prefer the bard. The bard is so much better of a
That is sweet.
class. Just because I can sit back, I can just shoot arrows all day, and I don't really have to do much. I don't even have to think.
I get that. I get that. Actually, right now, I'm honestly just basking in what it's like to have a tank that's not a bot.
Yeah, I've kind of experienced that a few times. I haven't experienced that at the high level stuff yet because, well, I've been the one that's been tanking.
Well, people that bot are probably botting to farm experience or something. Like, at max level, they're gonna actually play it. Or at least, I would think that.
Yeah, I'm trying to show off.
What do I know? I'm just some lowbie scrub noob.
Do you want to do some real DPS? Because, like, these guys aren't dying too fast.
But I was so busy talking that I wasn't paying attention and trying.
You're gonna be here all night the way we're going. So occasionally throughout this.
No, I'm gonna throw a talon at him.
So throughout the dungeon, there's just gonna be this dragon that just comes around and shoots fire down, and that's gonna happen.
Why did you put the 1 on the guy that's nowhere near us and the 3 on the guy?
I thought they were gonna pull with us, but you know what? They decided to hang back and have some fun. You know, I'll pull them like this.
Okay, Oh, it looks like they're there now. So should I switch targets to the little guy now?
Go to the one. Go to the one.
Okay.
Well, I think the bard decided to be like, hey, he looks fun.
Well, there's well, I don't know. I mean, there's a number. Obviously, we should tunnel on that and nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens.
The thing I love the most is that, as a dragoon, when I have to run away from an ability, I can actually throw my harpoon, which is far better than when I was first doing pugilist, and I'm like, oh, I'm not in melee range. Well, I will be useless now.
The worst thing I think one of the worst thing about this game when it comes to dungeons itself is the camera. It sometimes gets a little wonky in these castles.
It's not necessarily the camera, it's that the game actually has environment, and the amount of chandeliers that have gotten in my way is ridiculous.
Yeah, that does happen.
Which is exciting because I'm like, oh my, quality? The game has quality to it?
It does.
But at the same time, what? Why is there some kind of chandelier in my way?
No treasure. I'm just gonna go ahead. You guys just keep killing things slowly because that's apparently what you guys do.
Fair enough. Is there like a chest in a room that I should... Nope. Apparently not.
I'm trying to see. I thought there was. I haven't run this place in a long time. Like, it was back in...
Unless somebody already got it when I wasn't paying attention because... Oh, I can do backflips again. Yes!
Ooh.
So did a backflip right by your head.
Ami finally responded to me on Skype, so I'm going to see if he he's down for some runs later or not. But
We can't get him in the call right now.
no,
He's
no,
not in the dungeon.
we won't. We won't get him in right now.
Oh, okay.
No, no.
Total
He's not part of history. This is for those who are new to our channel. This is our very first dungeon run as a YouTube channel, basically.
Nice.
But it's only the two of us right now.
This is throwing me off.
Rystia and I, we kind of have ideas, and I know I'll say Rystia because I know him as Rystia, not just Ryst Aelyn.
That was my name before.
It was.
I got a last name and had to think of something.
There's so many things here now, and I don't know. I can't remember which is gonna pull, so I'm just gonna pull everything regardless because, well, that's just what I do.
Yeah, like okay, for those of you who have not played
boy.
this game,
Oh boy.
It's one thing to play an RPG, MMO, whatever, and you have to, like, rack your brain over what you're gonna name your character. That's pretty horrid. This game, you have to pick a last name too, and like I
didn't think it was too bad because all you really had to do is take a name that you've used so many times, cut it right down the middle, and boom, you got a full name.
You had a compound word name, like your decision was done already.
Oh, well, what's wrong with Ryst Aelyn?
But yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, but it's not 2 words. It didn't just magically work.
I guess.
Okay, there's so many conal
I need
effects
some cooldowns here because
I can't get in here to actually attack anything.
Oh, I'm gonna like fall over soon here. This is getting a little.
Okay, the number 1 is actually dead now, I think.
Yeah, well, we got 1 down, but oh my god, I need more cooldowns.
I can't help you with that.
Just get 2. Just go for 2. Go for 2. We're going for 2.
I'm trying to get into him, but there's just conal effects and AoE effects happening.
I'm trying to get some mana back as fast as I can, but this is not working too well. Holy! I think if we get oh Jesus, this is just.
So what I'm trying to figure out at this moment is, are we successful right now, or rather, not dying because you are a good tank, or because the healer is pulling some magic out of his?
Well, you have to remember, I've got level 50. I've got like high level gear. I mean, it's scaled down to this level, but it's optimized properly for.
Like I'm half tempted
proper tanking, right? When I first came
break here, just the stuff.
Yeah, when I first came in here, I wasn't very properly optimized, so it was a lot rougher then. But now it's like. I just kind of laugh at these guys because they're like, well, I've got a little bit better gear. I've got more cooldowns available to me because of the fact that I've actually leveled my alt classes, and I'm getting a little.
Sounds like you're clenching a little bit there.
Honestly spent
okay.
I spent a majority of my time clinched in this game. It's no doubt about that.
Just don't back up. There is another dragon over there that, as much as I want to fight dragons, not at the moment. Let's.
I'm just gonna.
Let's do this.
I kind of feel bad.
Collect ourselves.
I really hope that the people that are watching this video aren't getting motion sickness because I'm sure they are from the amount of dancing, dodging, and dip dodging, duck dodging, and diving I'm doing. A lot of dodging in that.
I was doing the hokey pokey. I was jumping in and jumping out all over the place there because of all the ground effects.
It really happens, you know.
Yes, I use that as an excuse to shoehorn a hokey pokey into this video.
You know, I was kind of waiting how long before you'd actually bring that along. It was amazing.
I mean, it's just honestly, it really seems like, and I've got this. Like, this isn't an original thought. I got this off the internet. The people. We're not saying it. We're not doing it. Obviously, we've forgotten what the hokey pokey is all about.
Really? Are you going to go into the explanation of just exactly what the hokey pokey is about? You know what? Just don't.
Well,
let's
I shouldn't need to.
Some people forget that you got to put your left foot in, and then sometimes after that you take your left foot out. You follow that up. Well, I don't know if you know this about now, but you put your left foot back in, and then you shake it all about.
No, you don't. That is just outrageous. That is out of control.
Oops.
Oh no. I'm getting hit by the latency bat. It's wonderful.
Well, at least you're not dead. Oh, okay, maybe you are gonna die. I think the healer's pretty good. I think we may have to compliment him on his work. Well done so far, because honestly, I've been puckered for the most part, and I haven't fallen over, which is the good part.
Well, that's a good thing. That is a testament to our healer.
It really is. There's a treasure coffer in there if you want to go grab it.
Well, treasure.
Just run. Just run. Come on, you'll come back.
Okay, I'm finishing my combo potency. Is that what it's called?
I don't know. Whatever. I guess you're just finishing your combo.
Yeah. Oh, Lord Minosborn. Got 3 Algan bronze pieces. I'm a little bit jealous.
I think most people are gonna be watching this and be like, "Why is he not pulling faster? Oh my goodness, he's slow." So you know what? I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go boom, boom, boom.
Clearly, I mean, people watching may not know yet, but you have gone to a particular school of tanking.
I want to say I kind of invented it years ago, but I mean, I've got a little rusty since this game does not exactly promote it very well, because when I try and do it in this game, I tend to fall over, if not everybody else falls over.
Coughing. It's lovely.
You got a cold or something?
It's probably happening. You know, it's getting to be winter. Winter is coming.
Yeah, you have to remember where I live. It's been winter for about a month now.
Yeah, well, you live above the Arctic Circle.
I'm not that far north.
No, you're not. But that's what I'm gonna keep saying because
So,
it's funny.
I want to ask you, what do you think about? I don't know if you've actually seen much about the new expansion with WoW. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Like,
Honestly, I like the idea because I'm kind of a war buff, and I'm someone that played since Warcraft 1. I've played through the games,
Yeah.
not just the MMO, but the RTSs as well.
yeah.
So I'm really pumped to go back to Draenor and involve that story and the lore that people who, started at Wrath or later just know nothing about.
Yeah.
I am a little bit disappointed, because as much as I like the idea, I actually had this conversation in WoW in Guild the other day, arguing as I always do. The idea is good, and I was like, Pandaria is a good idea, Warlords of Draenor is a good idea, and it's just like what the WoW writers have a lot of good ideas, and that's fantastic. It's good to see it. But it's like when I write a paper for school or something, I have all these ideas and I want to fit them into my paper,
Yeah.
and I write them out and they're like, yes, these are awesome, and then I have to write these connecting pieces, and the connecting pieces are just garbage.
Yeah, that will
Because
happen.
yeah, as awesome as Warlords of Draenor is, and as much as they did hint at the Garrosh escaping and everything, they shoehorned it in. There's nothing. There was absolutely zero lead up to it, as far as I'm aware, until the 5.4 patch, when they just kind of here's an island that was lost in time and it appeared, and
Yeah,
now there's
basically.
going to be some time stuff, and somehow that'll magically make sense into a story. I could drop a few breadcrumb quests, hint, allusions, foreshadowing through the expansion, and then bring it out. But just completely shoehorning the Timeless Isle, it just seemed like very much a cop-out in the writing.
Yeah, see, that was my problem.
my
I
issue.
didn't really follow the Timeless Isle because I barely did any of it. I went out there one day, and I was pretty much entirely lost. I didn't really know what the hell was going on. I mean, I guess you get from the Timeless Isle, it's kind of a lost isle,
Yeah.
but
And
I mean, I didn't know what was going on.
There,
I'll just let
and there may
me.
be
I'll
some
just explain
hardcores
about
out there.
Shudo Yudo Marlo or Rystia quickly.
oh, okay. Yeah.
He's not a hard fight. This is pretty straightforward. He's going to run off to the sides occasionally and start shooting fire bolts. You just don't want to be standing in front of his face when he goes to do that. Just try and get off to his side and things like that. And he's really relatively easy for a mid boss, I guess you want to call him. So,
So one thing, this fight, I just want to kind of chime in. Should I use the limit break right away?
you might as well. There's no really optimal point to do it. Just go crazy with it. So
Yeah, I'm getting latency. I'm completely gonna die to his cone effect, but now you continue explaining.
well, the thing is, right here, it doesn't actually show a cone. He's gonna face a direction. You do not want to be in that direction. There's no.
I know. I've died to it in previous attempts.
oh, you've been in here before.
I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
I don't know if you've actually been in here or not before. You said you got to this point. I didn't know
was
you...
in here. Yeah. After downing this boss, the tank wiped on some trash, and the tank was all like, "I'm tired of getting my rear beat." He didn't say that word; he used a different one, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
And then he bailed, and then when the tank bailed, everyone else bailed, and it was. I cried a little bit.
Feels like they nerfed him because I remember when I came in here before, he was like almost one-shotting people when he did this. But I could be wrong. Like it's been a couple months now since I was at this level.
I can only imagine what my character looks like on your screen because
Well,
from this, like,
I'm
standing
showing him
with my thumb up.
his tail is currently higher than you are. I think his knees are higher than you are. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt.
Crap!
Let's
Oh
see
my
how-
god, I'm gonna die.
And 2 people got hit because you guys are bad at the game.
What?
And there goes the healer.
You know what?
Good thing I've got some cooldowns. Wow.
Do you know what just happened? I was warned about this by a friend today. As a dragoon, if they do a conal effect, if you happen to jump and you're landing on him when it happens, you get hit by it. And I think I just died to that.
Wow, that was fun. So I guess I'll have to run back.
This is a glorious first stream.
Well, you know, I'm not actually streaming it. I'm just kind of saving it to the hard drive. I figured it'd be a lot. Well, you know, I figured I'd try and up the quality a little bit by not going crazy.
We
with the
can
stream.
edit that part out.
Well, I'm not gonna do that now because I haven't. I'm very bad with video editing software and things like that.
Obviously not right now, but for future times, we will actually look better than we are because the bad parts will be cut out.
No, I think the bad parts are hilarious. I mean, I think it adds a little touch of hilarity to it all.
The real reality.
Exactly.
Yeah, that too.
Just messaging Amitabha right now.
His name is not Amitabha in this game.
I know, Kristarva, you know. He's always going to be Ami to me.
Yeah, probably because we're lazy and hate multisyllabic names, so 2 syllables is all you get. Maybe 3.
Alright, so I just let him know that we're making our very first dungeon run video, and I'm kind of hoping he gets involved in things. For those that are curious, we are trying to get some more people involved in this. It's really just a start to things. We'll see how things go in the near future.
Oh wait, now's my chance. Where are you? You've gotta. Where'd you go?
I'm down here.
Now I'm completely gonna backflip. Yes.
Alright, I'm watching. Okay, you just totally lagged, and all I saw was you just kind of, all of a sudden we're on the ground. That's all I saw. Like it was.
That's how much of a good bet.
It was.
No, you don't understand. Like that.
It was completely
I'm a ninja.
not elegant whatsoever. You were just on the ground. Yeah.
I am a ninja.
So Rystia currently unlocked a new class. It's hidden. It's called the Bad Dragoon.
Lagninja.
Lagninja. Ooh, I think we got a name for our video. Lagninja.
I love it.
Lagninja.
Oh yeah, like so on my screen, I was completely out of that ability.
Wow.
Now nothing is happening.
It's because you just you just fell over.
I died.
I swear, you need to find better internet. You need to almost like run cable to the big city by yourself.
Cable doesn't reach where I live.
Well, you know what? Start complaining to your local government or something like that. Why did you release? You should just wait until the healer learned how to res you.
Res!
Hey, look.
He did! Is he breathing on me? Okay, good.
Hey, look, you didn't fall over. It's a miracle. Don't be in front of his face. You know, I'm gonna move him right to the middle of the room. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop being bad.
That's probably the safest place. Like, I'm amazing. That's what we can take from this.
So if you guys as a audience wanna know, we're not very great. But we're not yet. We are. We're still. Some of us are still learning the game. Ryst Aelyn.
Well, there's learning. I'll accept that crutch. There's also the fact that I have horrible internet. Oh, I stunned him. Did it actually mess up his thing?
Let's see how many people get hit. And Ryst Aelyn gets hit.
See, I was behind him on my screen for that.
He'll start doing double breaths. So what'll happen is he'll when he runs off to the side of the room.
That's what you're saying.
No, you're live. What he'll do is
No.
yeah,
Okay.
you will probably die though. Yes. He'll run off to the side and start doing double breaths.
In the future.
Yes. Okay. Fair enough. But yes, he runs off to the side, does double of those major abilities. So you really kind of got to dance around him. Make sure you don't get in front of his face. So here he should do double. Hey, look! There's a lot of people in front of his face. Oh no! Oh, and he's again. Ryst Aelyn is going to fall over.
I'm gonna.
Hey, look at that! Look at
did
that!
I accidentally avoid one of them?
You actually dodged it. You're not a complete useless person.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I mean, I appreciate the gesture, but oh my god,
It happens. Come on, hurry up and die so that Rystia can get some gear and not suck so much. I do love how dragons look in this game, unlike WoW, where it's just like they look small in you know, I'm thinking of Deathwing here. He looks fairly small when he's like going over like zones and breathing fire. Then all of a sudden you're on top of him and he's huge. Oh, you lived. Ooh, look at those.
no, it's because we killed him.
Look at those. That's an upgrade for you. That's an upgrade.
Is it the gloves I already have?
I don't know. You got pink ones?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
Yes. Greed.
Treasure?
'Cause I'm a greedy guy.
You know, normally I wouldn't come here, but there's treasure, and I get slightly aroused by treasure.
Let's look for treasure.
Where's our healer? There's our healer. Hey, we got a healer. Hey. I gotta turn off my tooltips because you don't need to apologize to the rest of the guys in the run how bad you are.
I am a courteous person.
Whoa.
No. I couldn't even keep the straight face.
Whoa. Jeez. See,
no, like
you know, this is the first video that you're. This is the first video that you're
Warcraft.
introducing yourself, and you're already lying.
Try to play the game like I and everyone else are not complete douchebags.
Honestly, that's what I love about this game. When I get into like these random groups, I'm always talking with people. Like tonight, I was doing fake grinding, and the one guy was leaving the group. He's like, "So does everybody want to take lead?" I was like, "Well," and I just made chicken wings, right? So I was just like, "Well, I would take lead, but I currently got my hands full with some wings." He's like, "Damn it, I'm hungry. I want food now." And then we got into this big talk about how wings are like amazing, like they're pretty much like heavenly in a sense. What do I get? Did I get anything? Ooh, a sprouting rosewood radical. I would take that if I could.
What? What is it? Oh man, I'm gonna greed on that because I greed on everything. I want it. Yes.
I guess I should pull stuff.
What was it? That was a weapon, wasn't it? How did that fit in my inventory? How did that happen?
Do you I don't know.
Like for a game that gives you starting out 100 inventory slots and like I will never fill this up. That happened.
I thought about running into the next
fast.
room, but then I looked in there and there's like 4 mobs and we had enough trouble with 5, so I'm not gonna go with 6. So I hope you're learning your class a little bit more, practicing your proper rotation.
I have my rotation. It's just because, as we mentioned before, I'm bad at the game. My lag currently is not allowing me to properly do my rotation. Like I'm doing.
Yeah.
It's just that probably instead of the 2.5 seconds between them, there's 4.
Naturally. So I'm trying to keep the map open so people have an idea where we are. We're currently, I'd say, about 40% of the way through.
Really? You're that far? Awesome.
Yeah, there's the next boss really isn't too hard. So I guess you haven't done that next boss, have you?
Wait. Oh, I was gonna do a jump, but the moment passed.
Again, I think you're lagging too much, and I think it's one of those things where you just gotta make a video yourself. You can send it to me, and I'll post of your epic jumps.
I'll just post a video of me being a Lagninja. It'll be glorious.
Well, you'll look like normal to you,
Oh.
but as soon as you post, you look to me and you look like Lagninja. Okay, you gotta stop getting hit by
Yes.
things.
Can I cry now?
Yes, yes you can. It's not gonna be good, you know, when we go to do like coil, and things will one-shot you if you get hit by it. Every time. You're gonna have Ami like in fits because he's gonna have to res you so
Oh
much.
my goodness, I just got hit by something again, and like, duh. Like, why?
Why aren't you-
I'm gonna like get up and go see if something is happening crazy with other computers in this house to see if it's causing this.
Probably lots of Netflix and stuff going on, you know.
Like, I just feel like I'm letting the team down.
That's not, you know, that's nothing new.
You know, I mean, I have my moments. Few and far between, but they exist in the land of legends and fairy tales.
Well, I mean, as long as you're honest about it and you understand where you sit in life.
See, something that's eternally frustrating, and this isn't a comment against you, it's just a thing that happens. This game, unlike other games, WoW as the example, you're aware that it's situational. You actually have abilities that you need to be flanking or behind. Well, when the time comes for me to throw my flanking ability in, if you happen to be moving out of an AoE,
Yeah.
it's like hit or miss that I'm either going to end up behind the enemy or in front of them, and that's very bad.
Yeah, I could see that. Trying to get two marked properly.
That dragon.
Oh. Guess the dragon already left the room. Well, I'm kind of hoping, you know, maybe sometime this week, if not next week, get a WP run. And I can actually show just how situational some of my cooldowns are. Final boss in WP there. Basically, there's a lot of ads, and every time an ad gets killed, he gets a buff on him. Every time he gets a buff, he has an ability that he uses every, you know, roughly every 15 to 20 seconds that does 1,000 damage for every buff he has. And the ads die fairly quickly. So if he gets up to 5 buffs, which will happen pretty quickly, I will get one shot. But luckily at level 50 I've got this ability called Hollowed Ground, which pretty much nullifies all damage. So if he gets up to 5, I'm basically puckered up and hoping to God that he casts that ability while I have actually got that buff going.
That's fair.
So it got me a few times there, but most of the good ranged DPS that have come with us, Zombie and things like that, they'll know how many to be killing at a time, because you basically want 2 or 3 until I've gotten really decked out. That's basically all I can handle, because 4 it's not exactly 1,000 per thing. It comes out to be like 1,100 or 1,150 depending on how lucky I am with my RNG. So
yeah.
it gets pretty interesting for sure. But yeah, this game definitely a lot more situational compared to World of Warcraft when it comes to especially defensive cooldowns. It's like, wow, it's just like, hey, I got low health. I guess I'll just cast this ability.
Even just your regular rotation, like I really like it because, like at first I was like, I have a 2.5 second global cooldown. What?
Yeah.
But because of that, like if you actually had a 1 second global cooldown, you wouldn't be able to, like, it would be so crazy trying to avoid everything while doing your rotation. Having the delayed cooldown makes each ability more meaningful. Is that the right word?
I don't know.
And then gives you time to pay attention.
Well, the thing about this game, like I see most of the cooldowns actually important. Like you really want to make sure you're using them at the right time. WoW, it was just like you kind of just use it whenever the hell you want, and you generally are fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, the only situational one that I could see is that you wait till there's bloodlust, and then you just go to town.
Yeah.
But here it's just like you really want to make sure you're using it at the
every
right
now and
time.
then, like, certain classes had some.
Like especially like limit breaks. Like you may want to do the DPS one, but all of a sudden like the entire group just kind of falls over, and you kind of wish you had the healing limit break to just battle res everybody. It's really situational at times, and I found that when I was doing some of the relic weapon chain, is that we would use the DPS one, and all of a sudden like 3 DPS would like fall over, and rather actually DDs. I gotta grab the door. I'll be right back. Actually.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. So, he's gone, and now you're stuck with me. Ah, glorious. I'm at a complete loss. Apparently, I can't say anything without him. So, what were we talking about? Because I don't pay attention to anything ever.
Well, that wasn't awkward at all, you know.
That was just dead air. Like, I tried to fill it with chat, but I apparently failed without the back and forth.
Well, you know what? Well, yeah, a guy comes up to my door and says, "Hey, does Chelsea live here?" I'm like, "Well, do I look like Chelsea? I mean, so I don't know who Chelsea is, to be honest with you." Oh well.
You should have completely took the opportunity to, like, depends on who's asking.
Make a little money tonight or something like that. Yeah, no, I think I'll survive.
Drop some little innuendos and whatnot.
Yeah, no.
Have fun with it.
I think I survive.
But keep it PG-13 because this isn't a raunchy YouTube channel, obviously.
Well, no, I mean, not yet. Who knows what'll happen, right? But no, well, we'll try and keep it as regular as possible. You know what? It's funny though when you're saying that you're trying to keep like the dead air as quiet as you or off, like as low as you can. It really is tough, and even just doing some individual videos, it's really hard. And I really kind of have like praise for those like full-time YouTubers who are able to do that constantly, because they're putting out what, like some of them putting about 3 or 4 videos a day, and each and every one of them they're just fully conversation, and I'm just like, that's impressive. And you know, it comes with time, like that you'll actually be able to get around to doing things like that. But it's definitely not easy when you've never actually done this before, and so definitely takes some practice for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and especially like some of the videos are just long too. Like I'm a fan of watching StarCraft 2 videos. Like, I cannot play that game, as you've seen. You like showed up at my doorstep with an army, and I'm like, "Hi, I have a barracks."
There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the problem with these hide-in dungeons. A lot of these treasure chests give you absolute crap. I mean, it's pretty much good for selling stuff, and that's about it.
But anyway, as I'll complete my thought with that story. Like, so yeah, I watched our StarCraft 2 videos, and I watched the particular guy I watch. I'm not going to name drop yet. But yeah, in the video, like, this StarCraft game was 45 minutes, and you just talked by yourself for 45 minutes. Like, highs and lows, getting excited over the game and everything. Like, that would just be exhausting.
Yeah, that I think it's one of those things where you actually have to start planning out what you're saying the entire time, and I mean, most of these guys, they're getting paid well to do these things, and at least I think they are. I don't know. I've heard stories, and it's something they do full time, and it's really it comes with time. Most of the guys that are now on YouTube but are famous, quote unquote, they've been doing this for 3, 4, almost 5 years now. I guess I think YouTube was, what, 2007, 2006 is when YouTube was, like, first came out. So, yeah.
No, that's not right.
I think so.
Is it?
Gotta be. It's getting.
Couldn't be that recent.
Well, you know what? Let's see here. YouTube start date. I'll Google this right now.
Didn't YouTube exist when I was in high school? Date. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it might have been. Let's see. I got the Wikipedia here, and just because I'm kind of curious, I'm not really sure. Form.
Wow, it's such.
It was started in February 2005. It's been owned by Google since late 2006.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah, it wasn't it when I was in high school. What did? Ooh, mind blown. What did I do before YouTube?
Well,
Yes, Napster. Yeah.
Napster was like the wasn't Napster the like early 2000s, like 2000, 2001.
Napster was popular when I was in high school, so
Was
that
it?
was definitely early 2000s.
Okay. So this boss here, he's not very hard. He has a conal thing in front of him, but he also has 3 cannons right behind him. Occasionally, the final boss in this dungeon is going to fly out, and the final boss is actually going to line up with one of these 3 cannons. When that happens, you basically just got to click on that cannon, and it'll shoot a cannonball at him. If you don't do it fast enough, he's actually going to do a big AoE splash to the room that does quite a bit of damage, and he's going to keep doing it until someone actually clicks on the cannon. So what you want to do is you want to click that cannon as quick as you can, and to be honest, this fight's not too hard. He will put out tornadoes occasionally. I think it's later on in the fight that he'll finally do that. But it's really easy to dodge. He's not an overly difficult fight. He's actually probably easier than the first guy, as long as you're paying a little bit of attention. So I'll try and get video of the boss coming off.
Limit break should be used when?
You can use it right now if you want to. To be honest, it's,
Oh my god!
Like I say,
you have
this-
no idea how much I want to use it.
just go ahead. This guy here is not like most sub bosses in the dungeons right now. There's not really an opportune time. So as you see the boss is coming out, you got to click on Bertha on the right. Click on Bertha as quick as you can.
Okay. Something interrupted me. I don't know what it was. I think it was someone else successfully doing it.
Yeah, it probably happens. So that the last boss is Ishbind or Icebind. I don't know. I can never say these Japanese-inspired names.
Oh, it's fantastic. I like playing games where I don't know what the name is. Like Chocobo, which I'm pretty sure is the proper pronunciation. But when I was playing Final Fantasy 2 and 3, which would be 4 and 6, it was definitely Kokobo all through playing those games.
Okay, I never actually said Kokobo before. I've
Yeah.
said Chocobo and I've said Chocobo.
Oh,
Excuse me. Whew.
well, to me it was a Kokobo.
Okay, well, I definitely wasn't that special. So
I
as you
am
see, there are
pretty
typhoons,
special.
but they don't seem to be aiming for us very well. They're quite off on the side of the room there. Hank near the door.
Somebody wants. I think it's at least face the door, because I think some of his effects hit us when we are doing Bertha. Someone getting Bertha. Good.
Looks like Lord Minusborn.
And you have to do what he says because he's a lord.
That's true. You always want to listen to the lords. Well, look at that. Now we're gonna have a typhoon right on one of the Berthas.
Shh, shh, shh. Just let it happen.
Oh, that's a shitty one right there. Look, it's right on the right side. At least he's coming right the middle there. I just love how the dragons actually look in this game. They actually look like dragons.
Dragon-y?
they're quite
That's the word I just coined.
They're quite
right now.
dragon-y.
Dragon-y. Or would it be dragon-esque?
I guess you can go dragon-esque, but I don't.
You know, these dragons are quite dragon-esque. I like it.
They're so
It makes
fancy.
you sound a little bit more intelligent.
Well, I mean, that's only the first time tonight that we've actually sounded that intelligent. But
Listen, I don't set the bar very high. You don't want to. You want to set the bar low. That way,
Ooh,
you're
those-
always impressing people.
I should just need those, just so when my warrior gets leveled up. It would be good. I gotta need those.
They won't let me need them, which is annoying.
I decided to take those just for when I get my warrior up, and he's got some gear at least for
Good,
45.
You should, instead of doing that, you should give them to me for when I level my my warrior.
I was actually thinking I might level my warrior up to 50 next, because I've got a lot of pieces that are like gladiator, marauder, paladin, and warrior specific right now. So I'm like,
Then you can get rid of those.
yeah. Whereas like the other ones, like the disciples of war, are all just kind of base generalized gear.
Well, they're basically for the monk and the archer.
Well,
Or the pugilist archer, because even like as a lancer dragoon, we actually get gear that is
I guess, yeah.
for us. Well, basically, the gear we get can be used by warriors, gladiators, and paladins, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So the actual
Ah.
just disciple of war, that's really only pugilist and the other one there, archer.
Yeah. Well,
And, I mean, I could be completely wrong on everything I'm saying, but that's what it seems to me.
yeah. To be honest, I haven't taken a good, hard, in-depth look at the gear in this game, but it's pretty straightforward.
And you've told me that you did not get good experience from this place. It seems to be fairly good experience.
Well,
like from dungeons.
It's
I
decent.
think it's probably because it's my first time through.
I think well, it's not so much that you don't get good experience. It's that if you've ever fake grinded as many classes as I have, as I'm going to show you here. Yeah, I've got pretty much everything to 30 except Thaumaturge. So I kind of know the difference between fake grinding and dungeon grinding. It's definitely a lot.
Sometimes when I play the game, I want to play the game without feeling like I want to gouge my eyes out.
I know.
And like fake grinding is you got someone in Vent or in Skype to chat with, it's not bad. If you're actually like playing by yourself, not talking with people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's painful.
You just I get intoxicated on, I don't know, like something to make your brain not be functioning at at peak levels.
I don't know what it is. For me, whenever I'm doing fake grinding, if I'm not talking to people, what I tend to do is I'll turn on some sort of soundtrack.
But I feel like I'm betraying the game because
I know.
Final Fantasy has such awesome soundtracks.
It
always.
does. There's no doubt about that it does.
Although,
my phone's just
and I
going
never
crazy.
thought I'd say this, but after the 20th, 30th, 40th, 50th times of mounting my chocobo, oh my goodness, if I hear that song...
You know you can turn that off, right?
You might be able to, but again,
No,
that
you
would
can't.
involve turning off Final Fantasy music.
No, you can actually... you just turn off... You can turn off the chocobo music,
Yeah.
and it'll play the other music.
My solution was to use the curl mount. Like that's where we went with this.
No, you do realize you can turn off
No,
the chocobo music,
I know,
and it'll play
I'm
the
aware that you can do this. It's just it's not gonna happen because I am, I don't know what, spiteful, determined. I refuse.
lazy.
Probably that may be one of the major factors.
I think that sounds about right on that one.
You don't know me.
Wow. I know
Quite
you a little.
you.
I know you a little bit. I mean, how many years have we played games with together? Well,
Is this the thing that we actually want to admit to, or
It's about what 4 years now that we're going on. That we've
something like that? Something like that.
close to that 3 or 4 years.
I would actually speculate further, but my frame of reference would be WoW, and I don't want to admit to how many years I've been playing that.
Well, you have to remember though, the game's been out 8 years. It's had anywhere from where now it's like 8 million or so to 13 million over the past 8 years. There's that many people that probably have been playing as long as we have, or as much as we have, if not more. So
True.
we can't go too crazy with it. All right, I'm gonna try and mark this group. I don't even know why I'm taking the treasure in here, but it's experience for
treasure.
you.
It's just because you're a good guy.
Well, you know, I try to be as much as I can.
That's another one of those comments where you're just like, straight face, come on, you can do it.
Don't make me feel too bad now. I'm gonna have to try and get aggro on this at least. Oh my goodness! There's so many red things. It's kind of crazy when you go into
Don't
like a.
worry, I've got aggro on the ice spirit, which is the #1 target. Just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, well, that's gonna happen until I get to 50 and I've got all my abilities and I just go crazy. And the fact that right now there's not many like stand there and just cast things all day. And I don't even care if you get aggro on the ice sprites because they don't hit too hard. They're just more of a pain in the ass than anything.
They do look kind of sharp.
Ooh, I need to use a cooldown here.
Oh yeah? Oh, the ice sprite's dead. I tanked it like a boss.
Oh boy!
You're gonna be alright there.
I kind of want to get some dungeon runs of WP, AK, Praetorium. I think I might try and...
say these things, but I can't do them yet.
Well, you need to hurry up and get yourself to 50 so that you can do them.
This may or may not be a thing.
Well, I don't know why that one unmarked one is dying as fast as he is. As far as I'm aware, you know, the AoE ability has not been very high tonight, so I'm kind of curious as to why he's falling over as fast as he is.
I don't know. I'm not attacking him.
Yeah,
I'm assuming the other guy is attacking him.
It's the way. That's the only thing I can think
Maybe
of.
it's one thing. I think it's a lot of people from various games. There seems to be a mindset. Kill the big bad one first, as opposed to the little ones that would die quick. And this one, from what I've seen at least, you really want to kill the little guys first.
Well, you know what? You know what I found is just if everyone properly focuses on a target, it's gonna go a lot smoother because that target's gonna die and there's gonna be less damage going out and things are gonna go smooth. When people just go crazy and start hitting whatever the hell they want, things start getting a little bit more messy. I want the bronze pieces. Ah. Oh well.
I have a cookie, and it's delicious.
I got lots of cookies in my place here. I almost feel like I should go grab one, but maybe once we're done here, I'll fill up. The one thing that paladins have over warriors, and warriors just do it a bit differently. As a paladin, because I got so much mana, I could just spam flash all day. Warriors have the capability of getting flash, but their threat is basically from damage. They've actually got lots of cleave damage going on. That's why they're able to be better ad tanks, because really flash kind of sucks. It's good for...
What is its overpower? I get that fairly low level. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think it was overpower.
Yeah, it's basically like level 4, level 5 or something like that, and it's pretty overpowered, and you can do some pretty good damage with it. Honestly, I think doing dungeons with warriors is pretty good. I've actually heard paladins are still slightly faster because of the fact that they've got so many cooldowns and that they can mass pull and then still survive everything. But really, once you've got a full Darklight tank, and even some of the artifact gear, which is level 90 stuff, the Darklight is level 70 gear. If you've got that stuff, you'll be more than fine to be fast running these dungeons, what a lot of people like to be doing these days, it seems like. But I think because of the fact that this is a low level dungeon, the speed that we're going is fairly normal.
Well, I mean, at this point, having not seen like max level gear and whatnot, as long as we are just consistently pulling, I'm pretty happy. As long as there's just no like after every pull we have downtime to recuperate mana and heal and all that stuff.
Well, I think that's why like healers themselves have pretty good mana regeneration in this game, and I think that's because of the fact that Square Enix decided to put in a time limit. If they didn't put a time limit in it, I bet you anything that we'd be stopping a lot more often in between pulls. I actually am willing to guarantee you that that's what
possibly
that would be the case. But because they decided to put the time limit in, they realized, well, we kind of have to be fast. If they're stopping every pull, it's really not going to work too well. We kind of have to make things faster. So I think that's... I mean, I could always be wrong. I mean, they could have very well taken the time limit out and still be as fast as they are. But I like the time limit. I mean, it kind of forces people to go fast. When you're... Unlike those people who AFK in a dungeon, they don't do a damn thing, but still expect to
Oh,
get
man.
Oh, wow.
What just happened?
I think you got cookied. I think you got a little overcookied.
That was nutty. I tried to eat some cookie, and they both did their AoE.
Yeah, that's what happens when
And
you
obviously eat some cookie.
yeah, that'll happen when you pay attention to your cookie more so. Alright, we're at the boss now.
It was delicious.
This boss,
Good.
he isn't overly hard. He's got a lot of things that go on that probably will kill Ryst Aelyn a few times. But overly
I do like to die.
Yeah, that's probably true. So this
Wait,
dragon
just a
here...
comment. I want to just interject here.
Okay.
I really like how the battle reses or raise works in this game with it doesn't just allow you like one res per fight. It's you get to res someone, they get a debuff that if you res them again they get 30% debuff instead of just you res someone, now you're done.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, no, I enjoy that. I'd rather you have like unlimited and just make it so it's you can't use it again. It looks like Rystia is still watching his video there. So for this dragon here, he's gonna have his breath in front of his face. What he's also gonna do is gonna put little circles of frost on the ground. You don't want to be standing in that. It's gonna be a lot of damage to you, as well as throughout the fight, he's gonna be flying up, and then he's gonna be doing some directional. I guess I want to say frost breaths. You'll probably see it. It's this big strip along the ground. He'll start out by doing just one strip at a time, but later on in the fight he'll be doing 2 strips. I believe it is 2 strips. But also you have to remember that there is going to be the frost circles also on the ground at the same time that he's going to be doing his frost breaths. It gets pretty kind of nutty, but for the most part he's fairly manageable as long as people are paying attention, which seems to be like most fights in this game. You keep your head out of your ass, you'll probably win most times.
Oh, I'm screwed.
What's taking so long to watch the video? I mean, I watched the entirety of it and it's already over. Unless you got a story one going on.
I have the story one because of the airship quest and all that stuff.
I'm gonna have to tell these guys that he is fairly slow.
I like how the story quest it doesn't involve the other party members.
Yeah.
So the 2 guys are like, we're gonna sneak behind them. You watch this dragon and take care of him. And I'm a Lalafell. Like I am tiny. It's like, hey, you guy that comes up to our knees, go kill that dragon.
Oh, I forgot to tweet that we have a new video out. I'm gonna have to tweet this.
Ooh.
At Chronicle, our first ever that's a YouTube video. Check us out. Subscribe. Oh yeah. I'm gonna actually sign in, I guess. Oh, frick, I don't remember.
There's something proper about the fact that I'm doing this quest as a dragoon.
Yeah.
Like fighting the dragon. Like there's just something right about that. Alright. I am here. I'm ready to die for the cause.
Okay, I'm just tweeting. Just tweeting. Sign in and tweet. Your tweet has been posted. Perfect. Okay, let's go.
Now, I'm gonna stand in front of you and I'm gonna do the wait, I was gonna backflip. It was gonna be awesome.
I'm watching it right now. Yeah, you've got some lag going on.
Yeah, well I was gonna do it while you were standing still, being all like, I'm tweeting.
Oh. So for this boss here, you want to wait till he just lands after he's doing his breath before you do your limit breaks. If you do it any time sooner, there's a chance that you could cast it and he flies off. Because as soon as he takes off, he's immune. He doesn't take any more damage. So you could be in the middle of a cast and he does that, and you can't do anything more. So you see these frost breaths. Oh god! So you see that's a big stream of breath that you don't want to be standing in. You see these circles on the ground. You don't want to be standing in those either. And he just comes down. Later on in the fight, it'll get a bit more crazy. He starts putting more circles on, as well as he's doing more and more breaths.
It's avoidable because I didn't see a ring on the ground. Does it just hit us?
No, you'll see the red circle on the ground, as long as you're not lagging too much. Which even I've got a little bit of lag going on right now. Can you not hear me? You must be lagging, or I must be lagging. I think we're both lagging. I think that's what's going on right now.
Oh yeah, I hear you now.
Oh goodness!
I can hear you now.
It was probably just a little bit of lag going on. It happens.
A little bit, a lot.
So
yeah.
He'll just do this random, just AOE one where you can't really get out of it. It just hits everybody regardless of where you are.
Is that rune wrath thing that just hit me?
Yeah. So there's a sheet of ice. You don't want to be standing in it.
Oh no!
You want to get out of it because there's constant AOE or constant damage in it as long as you're in it.
Yeah. He cast it while I was in the air for my jump, so I'm just like, I'm gonna come down and land in this. Oh no. Oh, there's the ground effect. I saw it. I
And you
didn't
walked in.
dodge
You,
it,
you
even
walked
though I
into
was
it.
not in it.
It's because you walked into it.
Yeah. You see, that's not what was on my screen.
Yeah. See, I was watching you. It's just like I saw you like kind of move over, and you went into it. I was like, oh well, you know, it happens. He's not very good at the game. You know.
Okay. Should I be waiting for
Second level. Wait for level
Limit
2.
Break 2?
Yeah, just wait for level 2.
Yeah.
I
can do that.
I feel like we're gonna wipe once. I don't know why, but I have that feeling.
Ye of little faith.
Well, you have to remember how many dungeons I've done now, and I don't trust people I've never run with before. It's not like it's a
I
hard
think you're
fight.
better off trusting them than me, to be honest. I stunned him. Fully resisted. Aww. Alright, where's this beam gonna be?
Yeah, first off, he puts out a bunch of circles, then he's gonna go breathe.
Oh.
So you don't want to be in that, and then
Bullshit.
he breathes.
Yes, he put it somewhere where I wasn't, so it was avoided by me.
And he'll breathe again.
Yes, I wasn't in that one either. Ah, this is so much better when it just isn't on you.
Ow!
Oh no, Lord Minoshan, or Minosborn, that's his name. You know what? I feel better because I am not dead, and he is.
Oh poop! I gotta back him up, trying towards the middle of the room a little bit, just to get some more space.
Jump. Oh, lagginess lag.
Did you use? Someone used limit break.
That was the healer then, because I did not.
Well, you know
Unless the archer, when he got up, he did it.
To be honest, it's not the end of the world. I'd rather people be alive. Healers just though. I really wish.
Does I don't know what the healer limit break is, to be honest.
I think the level 1 is like a AoE heal, and I think level 2 is the same thing, and then level 3 is a major battle res.
Oh, he didn't wait for level 2?
Apparently not. I don't think. See, I mean, looks like we're doing okay. Oh, he was down to 20 health. I had nowhere to go, and Lord Minosbran barely survived that. So now watch the red circles. Those guys got hit. No, they're okay. They're okay still.
Yes.
Wait for the breath, which
Just running in a big circle.
Don't go there, Ryst Aelyn.
No.
He's gonna breathe again, which you're standing
in. There was nothing I could do.
Except not lag like crazy.
Well, like I saw it coming, but like when it appeared, I was running in a direction that was putting me further into it.
Yeah. Luckily, I've got a lot of cooldowns, and I mean he doesn't have much health left. He's down to what's that, 10%? Okay, move, Lord Minosbran, move! I think the healer knows what he's doing for the most part, so we could technically solo this for the most part if we really wanted to.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna use my other cooldown, I think. Sentinel, go!
I'm glad that you people know what you're doing.
Yeah, you know.
You know what? Whatever. It was my first time here.
I also did the Essential by myself, and I helped Al, and I think... Did I? No, I didn't do it with Ami, because Ami did it with football, so...
Ah, yeah.
Oh, he's not dead yet. Son of a bitch. Ah!
That was... Doo-doo.
Oh boy! Okay, lift. There we go, lift that. Wait for another breath. Just gonna do on the complete opposite side of the room. Alright.
Oh man! Yes, this healer is spot on.
Dead! Got 11,000.
I'm alive for it!
I got 11,000 unnecessary experience for that one.
Story quest! or cutscene thing.
Da 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 da. Ooh, I got 15 tomes of.
The loot list has been updated.
Ooh, it's a Vigil's Claw. Well, for those that watched our video here tonight, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe if you guys liked our video and want to see some more of these things. Hopefully, Ryst Aelyn and I are going to be doing some more things. Trying to have some fun, just doing some random videos if we can. Also, we'll be doing some more dungeon videos in the near future. So, wish you guys all a wonderful good night.